I think mainstreaming of fair trade has brought in both opportunities and challenges. It has brought opportunities in the way that fair trade has widened itself. It has reached out to a much larger consumer base and simultaneously a much larger producer base. And that's what we have been working towards for all these years. And so we should be genuinely happy about the fact that fair trade is now, much more mainstream than it was earlier. The challenges come in the nature of how we enable this the producer to travel up the value chain, and that is soon going to become a distinguishing feature within the labeled fair trade that we are talking about. And I think it's important for consumers themselves to distinguish between brands that evolve much greater value down to producers down south and label that merely looks at the minimal guarantees that fair trade offers. The challenges have increased substantially, and therefore we need to see how we can deepen the impact of fair trade and not merely look at what the minimum guarantees that fair trade offers. And this distinguishing between products and products would become the hallmark of fair trade in the future.
After getting a fair trade certificate, you still need to you need a working relationship, between a very active working relationship, and which does not stop at buyer, seller. No, you make a contract and it ends. You sell coffee and it ends. You need to have a relationship.
What would you like to see buyers from this part of the world doing is to get into relationship with the producers that are making it possible for them to have products on the shelf. They are making it possible for their consumers to be satisfied with those products. But for them to understand the dynamics of how smallholder producers in my part of the world have been able to manage to get that produce to the market would be useful for them. They have to understand it. They have to see that if they want to maintain the quality, if they want to maintain the throughput, they need to invest in the producer's capacity to be able to produce for that market. For example, with Sainsbury's, under their development fund, they've been able to help my groundnuts or peanut producers to improve the quality of what they're producing. Instead of shelling by hand at home, now they're able to shell at a buying center using a machine that we got funded with Sainsbury's, therefore improving the qualities, improving their aflatoxin levels so that they are at acceptable levels, and that the producer is producing a quality product that at the end of the day the consumer, who is dependent on the buyer giving them the quality they need, is able to do that.
Yo siento que sí hay. Puede ser que a nivel de capacitación, sí, que se invierta a nivel de capacitación, o también a nivel de como tipo aval, de alguna manera, para hacer gestoría en cuestiones de crédito, por ejemplo, ¿no? Ya que ellos con nuestros clientes ya de alguna manera tienen confianza con nosotros, ¿no? Entonces a veces la gestión, el trámite de créditos te piden ciertas documentaciones, ¿no? Entonces yo creo que eso es importante también. Sí, y además de eso, yo siento de que si hay compradores o clientes que quieran invertir en el proyecto o en el tema del cambio climático, sí vale la pena. ¿Por qué? Porque nos afecta como productor y también les afecta como comprador final o consumidor final, ¿no?
Then understanding the market, because not many farmer organizations understand the market, how it operates. Now the market is high, but some time back the market was very low. And those dynamics, you cannot understand them unless you have a relationship with the buying organization, which is also willing to listen to your issues, because they are in the market. But for us, we are also with the farmers who produce the coffee. So that relationship should be ongoing. And we enrich each other as we go along.